like to recite a poem. Merry Christmas by Mike Lemmon. There is not a good reason why each Christmas season must be so hard for the lonely. And nothing's unkinder than constant reminders I'm lacking my one and only. The mistletoe's mocking and that single red stocking like a donkey I'm forced to carry. But the worst of it all is the maddening call for a Christmas that has to be merry. It's very apparent this language is errant in making the day about marriage, but the thought to me came that I knew who to blame, and he rides in that big deer-pulled carriage. He's bearded and fat, and wears a red hat. He loses big points for style. Oh, it's clear that Kris Kringle began as a single, and probably was for a while. Yes, Kris had a plan to become a real man by getting his lady in red. He said saying happy just wasn't that snappy, that we should say merry instead. But now I am knowing that despite his ho-hoing, dear Kris had a secret concealed. By repeating that phrase at a quickening pace, his plot is clearly revealed. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Kris? Must marry Kris? I believe he's a criminal for such a subliminal, desperate attempt for a wife. He has, in the doing, successfully ruined all Christmas for my single life. I loathe him. I hate him. I'll ever berate him. When I see him with his belle at the mall, he thinks he's so slick because he used a cheap trick to capture his beautiful doll. But then again, maybe he isn't that crazy for taking up that sneaky cause. It's easy to see that there's no Mrs. Me, but we know there's a Mrs. Claus. So I'll follow his lead, because I have the same need, and it's a need I have a lot of. I'll update my wish list, forget about Christmas, and wish you a Merry Mike Gotta.